today is the first time I'm vlogging, and I wanted to take you with me because I plan to go to Michael's. I will tell you why later, but if you are wondering why I am like all pimp up, it's not for Michael's. It's because I have to renew my ID. Yeah, to make a new ID. I never got a Utah ID. I have a Utah driver license, not an ID. And that's why I got ready, because I take a picture, so it's important. And yeah, so first step is to go to the DMV, and then I will take you with me to Michael's. Well, guess what? I couldn't do my ID because I already have a driver license, and because he has a star on it, I guess I can use it as an ID, so you can take the plane with it, is what the lady told me. So I thought I needed to have both, but I don't, so you know, I went for nothing. And we both had an appointment with my husband, and they both told us the same thing. We cannot have a Utah driver license and an ID at the same time. Apparently the same, I don't know. So now we are going to Michael's, and it's such a beautiful day. It's so funny in Utah, like one day it can be snowing and the day after it can be so beautiful. And right now it's 61 degrees, so pretty warm. You see how beautiful it is? I love Utah. Okay, so we just parked at Michael's, and I just wanted to tell you why we are going to Michael's is because you remember this blanket that I made, like the lion blanket? Well, I wanted to find a lining for it because it's so messy in the back, you know, like there are threads everywhere. So I wanted to find like a cute lining for the baby. And I also wanted to find like new type of yarns because I'm making a series video of my bestseller patterns made with yarns that I never tried. So I want to try to find some yarns. So come with me and see what we find. Okay, let's go. I feel so big. Look at that. We don't see my feet anymore. So let's go to Michael's. My husband is coming with me, but he's not as excited as me, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. I will get the pink one, but I already have one. I'm mostly showing for people that live in France because we don't have the same type of things in France, so I'm just showing you around. I just realized that I don't know if they sell fabric. Let's see if they sell fabric, because I know Joann used to do it, but I'm not sure Michael's does. Oh no, they do have fabric. Okay, so let's see. I want something like comfortable for a blanket, like more like something fluffy. Let's see, kind of something like that. No, not like that. This is like bathing, like to take showers. Not that. Oh, they don't have a lot of things. See, I wanted something kind of like that, like something soft. But I wanted beige, not white, because the blanket is beige. Let's see. Oh, I thought they would have more stuff. And that's it? Oh gosh. Oh no. I guess I have to go to Joann, but they are closing, so I don't know if they're gonna have anything. I'm so sad. Okay, let's check it out one more time. But I decided to go with that one, even though it's white. I guess it's gonna match my blanket, it's okay. And because Joann is closing, I don't want to buy anything because I want to give you the reference. If I manage to make the pattern of my blanket, I want to give you the reference of the lining, so it's better I get it from a store that is still open. So yeah, I will go with this one. You see, it's soft, it's nice. So let me ask someone to cut me a piece. So I guess I grab the whole thing and I have to find someone to help me. Okay, so I got that. I got approximately 30 inches by 30, so I will tell you how much it costed. I don't know yet. But yeah, and now let's check out the yarn. I never saw this like super thin loops and thread, but it's very thin, very thin. I usually crochet with something a little bit thicker. So pretty. I love all these like pastel colors. But let's be honest, we're gonna miss Joann when it comes to yarn. I feel that way more stuff. But I'm also in a small Michaels, but you know. Very thick yarn here. So I have to find a yarn that I never used before. And I will make one of my bestseller pattern with it. So it's a little challenge for myself. Let's see. Tuk. Yeah, I think I realized that this Michaels is very small. They really don't have a lot of things. So what are we gonna do is that I'm gonna go to a bigger Michaels that I think will have more stuff. And they have a Joann just next to it, so I will see if it's still open. So let's pay for this and let's go to the other Michaels to find more stuff. But first step, I needed to go to the restroom because you know, if you've been pregnant, you know why I needed to go to the restroom like every 5 minutes. So So let's see how much it costed. How much it costs. 30 by 30. $5.36. It's not bad. Not bad. $5.36. Let's go to the other Michaels now. So here is like Utah Lake. We used to live around the Utah Lake before, and now we live more in closer to the city. But yeah, you see, it's so pretty. We don't see it very well. But for the story, it's non-salt lake, so it's unsalted lake, like normal water lake. Oh, my windows are dirty. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go to the second Michael. This one is bigger, so maybe I find more yarn. Okay, so if you know me, I got interrupted. You know, I love this kind of thing. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, look. I love everything Hello Kitty. Oh, and they have baking stuff. Oh my god. Sandwich cutter to make it like the shape of your sandwich. I love this thing. I will buy everything if you were just me. I have one like that, but I never use it. Okay, so you remember as the first Michael I got this one, but I realized that it's like super thin. And they actually have this one that is way thicker. And I'm wondering if it's not better. So I will ask someone, because it seemed to be for blankets, you see. Well, a very nice lady just told me the one I got is better because it's thinner and it's easier to work on. So I'm gonna keep this one, and now we're going to see the yarn. They have way more yarn here, which is better. Okay, so they have more yarn. This is acrylic. Oh, look at that. That's so funny. Looks like sponge material. I don't really know what you can do with that. Okay, so I'm looking, as I told you before, for a yarn that I never used before to make my one of my pattern. I think I'm gonna make Yoshi. So I need some green yarn that I never tried before. Oh, look at that! This is like very thick blanket yarn. I will not make Yoshi in that. Loops and thread. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Also glow in the yarn. Glow yarn. Glow in the dark. That's one of my favorite yarn for Halloween. I hope I find something. Or maybe I make it with Berna baby blanket. But I've tried this yarn before, that's the thing. You will be chilling a little bit. You see, I have this very thin loops and thread thing that I saw earlier. I'm just wondering what I will make with that because it's very small. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. You see, it's like fluffy. I can make a pink Yoshi, but it's very thin. So I think for the Yoshi, I will go for this one. I never really tried this one, I think, and not this color. So I think a Yoshi in this color would be super nice, like a pastel green. It took me a long time to decide, and I also wanted to try for a long time. Well, let me show you. I wanted to try it for a long time. So this feels like a dream. But I wanted to try feels like bliss because everybody is talking about feel like bliss, but not feels like a dream. But I really like the feels like a dream. No, feels like a rêve. Attention, it's written in French. So what color? I want a white, absolutely. White. I'm making a goose right now. I feel it will be perfect. So I'm getting a white. Feels like bliss. Should I get the pink one? They have pink. In pink. Yeah. How much is it? $8. Okay. I don't know. Pink or beige? I like the beige. I think I'm gonna try the beige. Look at that. Can make a teddy bear. Like that. That would be pretty. I never take a card and I always end up being like that every time. I'm like, every time I need to check out, I'm like, I have so much thing. So let's go check out. I'm happy I found everything. I mean, we see, sometimes you come back home and you realize you didn't find everything, but we see. So I paid $25 for the 3 of them. And I had a 40% off coupon on one of them. And that was like so annoying because I just checked the price. It was $7.99, for Feels Like Bliss. And when I scanned it, it was $8.99. Because I don't want to be a Karen and I'm not asking for a discount, but just so you know, the price is not the right one. So I just told her and she was like, oh okay. She didn't care. Anyway, so I'm going to the dollar store right now because I need a traveling toothbrush, for the hospital, for my hospital bag, and I want like a cheap toothbrush because I don't want to take my electric one to the hospital. I just want to throw it away once I'm done. So let's get that. Okay, so I'm done buying my toothbrush, my hospital toothbrush that will go to the trash as soon as I am done. I'm going to Joann, so I wanted to check it out because it's closing soon, but I don't know when exactly. So I just wanted to see because I use a lot of Berna baby blanket. Maybe they still have some stock. So let's check it out. I'm super sad that it's closing because I've been there a lot of time, and I'm just super sad, like, you know, for the employees. Losing your job is not easy, mostly when you live in the US. I'm from France. Losing your job in France is different than losing your job in the US. In the US, you really lose more than a job, like you lose health insurance and everything. So yeah, my thoughts are for the employees for sure. And it's such a mess because, you know, like I think people have been trying to shop. It's so many people right now. It's usually super empty, like during weekdays, you know. And right now it's so many people, so I think they are very closing soon. Like we are March 10 today, so I don't know when they are closing. But okay, so we are at the yarn section. Well, there is not a lot of things left, as you can tell. I'm not gonna buy too much stuff because I always like to reference, you know, the yarn that I use. So obviously if I cannot send you to Joann to buy the yarn for my pattern, I won't use it, but I just wanted to check it out. Look at that, it's totally empty. Bernard, the only one left is like the yellow and green. Like, I don't think I will use this color. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, you know what? It makes me sad. It makes me very upset. Yeah. It's very upsetting. I'm also sick, so I'm not crying in the store, but I find it very upsetting. Yeah, it's too bad. And in Utah, there are so many people that crochet and that knit and stuff. So this Joann was always, I think, working very well. So that's sad. So obviously they used to have clover hooks, and there is no one left. Yeah, because it's 25% off clover hooks. So, but not one left. The only thing you have left clover is like darning needles, and yeah, nothing else. I check out if they have like accessories or stuff I could need, but I think I came too late, you know, And for the yarn, the only thing left, I wanted to check out Bernard baby blanket because I use it, but yeah, you see there is nothing else in terms of color. I have nothing against yellow, but I don't think I will be crocheting anything. So yeah, I checked it out, but I'm gonna be with my husband now on the parking lot because there is nothing for me to buy, unfortunately. And I'm sad because maybe that's the last time I go into a Joann. And I remember Joann was the first shop, like yarn shop, my husband took me to when I got my green card and I started my crochet blog. He was like, oh, we have to go check out Joann. And I was like, oh my god, like yarn everywhere and stuff like that. And yeah, the fact that it's closing is just super sad because it's memories, you know. And I think Joann and crocheters have a strong connection. But anyway, bye bye Joann. Well, so I didn't get anything. I just got more upset than anything else. I didn't get anything, but yeah, thank you for joining me in my shopping spree. I don't know how we say. And I see you another day for another vlog.